Welcome to the Midwest. My name is Jesse, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Soma 21-Day Awakening Program. This is the one that is out there, and it's presented by Neeraj, the Renegade Pharmacist. I'm going to give you my full review, my full opinions, what you can expect. Some of you guys will like it, some of you won't. I'll tell you why today. Welcome to the Midwest. My name is Jesse, and today I'm talking about the Soma 21-Day Awakening Protocol. And it is a program that, honestly, I'm just going to start by just saying that it is worth the money. What you pay for is, I do believe that there's enough value in this course that it's definitely worth the money. Now, there are a couple different options. One is about $300 and the other is about $200. The big difference is your experience. So what the 21-Day Awakening program tries to do is make virtual a retreat or a summit experience. So if you've ever been to a retreat or a summit, you know that one of the best parts about it is meeting other people and interacting with them, having shared experiences, that sort of thing. Well, you can't really do that whenever you take an online class. However, the people at Soma, they figured out something that I would say is probably the closest approximation of getting that togetherness feeling. It's not a substitute, but it's the closest thing you can get. And the nice thing is it's accessible to you if you can't maybe get out and go places, you know, because of a global pandemic. So I think it's a really good thing, and I think it's very much worth the money. Now, having said that, there are two options. The one that's more expensive, the $300 option, is the one where you do get to interact with those people. Every week you'll have a conference call where you can see, hear, and interact with the people that are doing the same week that you're doing. So there's a 3-week program. In week 1, you'll get to talk to some people. You find out, okay, this is who I am. You get to share your story, what's going on, what are you looking for, what kind of changes are you trying to manifest, that kind of things. And yes, you did hear me. I said changes that you're trying to manifest. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Anyway, each week you get to talk to these other people and you kind of grow together. It's facilitated, these talks are facilitated by a Soma instructor, and that's how this sort of thing goes on. Now that's the one that's $300. You can also do the self-paced course where you don't have a group that you're going through with and you don't get that option. That will save you $100, but again, you don't get the full experience. Now, the Soma Awakening Protocol is focused on a few things that will definitely turn some of you guys off. So one of those things is there's a lot of talk of law of attraction. There's a lot of talk of manifesting things through your mind and through your intentions, raising your frequency, that kind of thing. Now, I know because I interact with my audience pretty frequently that some of you guys are just that turned you off right then and there. And that's fine. For some of you guys, you're like, oh, that sounds really awesome. So let's talk about it. Really, Neeraj, the Renegade Pharmacist, he's the author of this program. He takes you through, and he makes a basic claim that he's figured out how to hack the law of attraction, and it's through his program and the breathing techniques and the music that he'll make. So he's a very good musician. He makes amazing music tracks that go along with his breathing sessions, and you get these guided breathing sessions that you'll do every single day for 21 days. It will change each week, and these breathing sessions, though, they are about an hour long. So you get a long breathing session, and it's to the music, and the music is it's tailored specifically to fit the breathing techniques that he takes you through. It's guided breathing. It's not one specific breathing technique and you do it every week. There's different aspects of that breathing technique. Most of it revolves around hypoxic training. So inducing hypoxia, or basically a superventilation. So that's kind of in vogue, right? That's the big thing that you're going to find in everything that is spiritual is getting to a place where you shed a bunch of carbon dioxide and you are in a real kind of a meditative state as a result. Wim Hof method does that. A lot of other programs will do that as well. This is a program that you're going to have certain periods of breath holds that are because they're longer because you've induced that hypoxic state. It's perfectly safe, and the way he does it is actually much more gentle than maybe a Wim Hof method or a lot of other methods that are out there. So it's a very gentle thing. So it's really focused on, it's really all coming from pranayama. And in addition to the course, you also get an additional, a little package of breathing techniques that are specifically, they're pranayama. And the cool thing about it is, especially if you've not done much breath work in your life, if you're kind of new to the world of breath work, he gives you a lot of breathing techniques that you can just add to your life and use when you need them. So that's awesome. You get a little toolkit of breathing techniques that you can use whenever you need them. If you're experienced in breath work, if you know a lot of techniques, it may not be as impressive, but early people who are beginners, it's great for, because he does a really good job of explaining how to do them. He'll demonstrate them himself, and he explains what they're supposed to do and when approximately you should do them. So I really like that. And that is something you get day one. You can just use it forever. Now, when it comes to the 21-day protocol, again, it's something that you do for 21 days. And when you're done, you still get to keep the course. So I think that's really good. It's not like you finish the 21-day program and then it disappears. No, I did mine about a year ago. I can still go back, and if I want to do another 21 days, I can do another 21 days. The only thing that you only get for those first 21 days is the check-ins with the Soma instructors. After that, it kind of reverts, I guess, back to self-study. But during that first 21 days, you're with the instructor, you're with your group, you have the conference calls that you talk to other people who are in your group. After that, though, forever, you've got that course that you can go back to and do it all over again if you want to. So I think it's overall a really good buy. Like I said, it's $300 for the full thing, or $200 if it's self-paced. Again, like I said, some people are just automatically going to be turned off, and I don't blame you. It is in the case, a lot of people don't like woo-woo stuff, right? And when I say woo-woo, I'm not saying it in a way that disparages this stuff, but it is things that are, it's spiritual, law of attraction, raise your frequency, those types of things. That's not everybody's thing, and that's fine. But if you're into that sort of thing, this is really your thing. This is, I think, you're really going to enjoy it, especially if you're in there. And then lastly, I will say that even though I am not incredibly into those things, right? I'm not super into that. I still found it valuable. I still found it an enjoyable experience. And, I don't feel any regrets for purchasing the program for $300. So that is my take on it. I hope this has been helpful. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to go out there and be nice to people. Oh yeah. Okay. Pretty sweet snow angel.